Hello everyone, this is Josh, aka the Biscuit Eater, and I want to thank you all for joining me on the 13th episode of my long-form Let's Play of The Outer Worlds. Now, if you're new to this series, I am doing what you would call a bad ending playthrough of the game, with a dumb, rude corporate shilman named Bob, who likely is going to betray all the good folks of Halcyon. If this is your first time of the series, thank you for joining. You can find a link to the playlist in the description down below. Otherwise, sit back and relax. In our previous episode, we headed to the mining rock of Cilia, where we got our hands on the mandibular reconstructor, fought more than our fair share of primals, watched Ellie and Felix get knocked out 7 ways from Sunday, and rescued a rather dashing and self-absorbed smuggler who did not even remotely resemble Zap Brannigan from somehow managing to rescue himself from imminent death. Today, it's time to head back to the Groundbreaker to turn in a few quests, seek some info from Gladys about a few more science weapons to research, and go planet-side to Monarch to finally see what's going on down there. After all, we still gotta make some serious scratch if we want to get that special nav key. But with all that said, go ahead and grab a towel and shine the head of your prismatic hammer, and let's cue the intro.
All I need is me, myself, and I. Hey, hey. Sometimes I wish I was somebody else. I was somebody else. I go my own way. Don't care what you say.
Alright, welcome back everyone. So, yeah, I know I said I looked at this and decided that was going to be the icon for my last video, and then I went ahead and completely ignored it, went with something else, but you know how it goes. Sometimes it's just the way it is. But let's see. We were going to go ahead and let's just check our... Let's see here. Okay, we need to go back and deliver this to the Groundbreaker. That's on Monarch. We could go to the relay if we wanted to. Alright, but let's go ahead and deal with the Groundbreaker first. Might go to Monarch, might go to the relay first. I haven't totally decided yet. But let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and get back to at least the Groundbreaker for now.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
I also went ahead and turned off player helmets and character helmets just because, as fun as they can be and how nifty as they can look, I decided I actually would prefer to be able to see my companions' faces. So, we're going to go with... Actually, we're going to go with Parvati, because she wanted to go by the bar. And do we want to go with Ellie or Felix? Let's go with Ellie. So, again, we need to turn in the medical quest. We need to turn in... or go to Gladys and buy this additional notes. And we need to go to the bar with Parvati. Okay, and loading. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna see their faces again. I kind of missed that.
Hey, be careful with those crates, huh? My cargo's worth a lot of...
Well, you probably should have insured it then.
It is. I'm just trying to make small talk.
Ain't small enough. I'm working here. Shoo.
Alright. So let's go talk to Dr. Dorset.
Rizzo's knock you out for a CCN 76 on the bar with caramel and
Okay, medical bay. Here we are.
Well, well, Dr. Fenhill. It's not often I see you on this side of sickbay.
I make it a point not to get shot, and when I do, I can usually take care of the mess myself.
It'd be nice to have you in here patching people up, not just blowing them apart.
I respect what you're doing here, but you know I'm not ready to settle down. It's not you, it's me.
Have it your way, then. You always do. Now, about your friend here. Were I a gambling woman, I'd wager you're responsible for my mechanical safe return. I can't thank you enough.
Boom. That was easy.
Keep hanging around, and I'll begin to think you're here for me. What can I do for you?
Oh, nothing.
You have yourself a day, then.
Okay, and... Okay, let's... Alright, so... Next... You know, we never actually went into waste disposal, and I seem to remember there being something back here. I'm not entirely sure what, but... You guys, come in here. Come in here.
I'm going. Okay.
Want you right there. And stay there. Again, thank you, J.D. Smith, for that little bit of explanation. Okay, we'll go up there in a moment. Let's first... Okay.
We're getting all our shots after this. Heading back.
How about I stay up top? You know, keep watch. Okay?
What do we got here? Bolt pistol, dead body. Frankie got a lead on some local salvage. One of the Groundbreaker's old hangars was bricked over until someone found it by poking around the stevedore's quarters. Okay, which is where we went. Leah gave us the go-ahead to plant her flag once we clear out the new arrivals. I'm sending you to scout. Look for a loose panel. You gotta climb on top of their bunks and hit... Lilia says we should watch our back. She thinks we're being tailed. In other words, typical Lilia. Okay, so... That was what I already found for one of the previous... Okay, so I guess I did use a little pre-knowledge without even thinking about it last time around. That's where I got one of the science weapons. Take that. And thank you for the 16 XP. I appreciate it. So let's see what is down here.
Nice and easy.
How dare you attack me? Just because I happen to be entering your personal space. Yep, it's just a sprat. What are you? Okay, that's another place to hunker down. Yeah, where am I now? Ooh. I'll take that. Don't need any of this stuff, but I can sell it.
Dang, that's impressive.
Hey, how'd you get back there?
Do. Oh. Okay, well, that's not that bad of a... I didn't lose reputation for doing it, so that's perfectly fine with me. Okay, let's continue our little bit of investigation here. We went through there. We have this up here. What is up here? What can we find? Is it someplace we've already been? I see an open door, which suggests probably yes. Wait, is this where the, Yes, indeed it is. Did I just never go down there? Did I completely miss that area before? Yeah, indeed. Indeed it is. So yeah, this is where the guy was stuck on the toilet. And I just never went down these stairs. Or this, not the stairs, this ladder. I just never actually bothered. Oh, that's... Huh. Okay. Mildly frustrating, but not the end of the world. Ladies,
Be right there.
come back to me. Thank you. Alright, so next we want to take care of, let's see, where is it? Drinking, I think, yeah, Parvati wants to go to the bar. Yeah, pretty much everything else is going to be on Monarch for the time being, other than this one. So yeah, you know, we are going to go ahead. We'll take care of Parvati, and then I know I said we were going to head to Monarch, but I think we're going to do the relay first and get that out of the way. But let's go to the bar thing. Yeah, bar. Thought I selected it. There we go.
So, how's this work? Do we get a table? Stand in a corner? Okay, so what are we drinking? You're the expert. Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper.
Are you sure you want to do this? You seem nervous.
Oh, no, that's on account of my not being able to sleep lately. Makes my hands all twitchy, you know. I've just been lying awake, thinking about what Jun-lei said, and feeling my heart shake.
If you really want to get drunk, whiskey is efficient.
Well, drunk's what I'm aiming for, so I'll take your word on it. Bottoms up.
Didn't think you had it in you. I'm impressed.
Oh, no, it's good. I'm fine. I just didn't expect it to taste like... Oh, propellant. Oh, stars, I can feel it settling. Oh, Captain. I'm pining for Jun-lei something fierce. What am I doing?
I'm not going to be mean. I can't be mean to Parvati. Going on a grand adventure across Halcyon?
You're funny. Yeah, I guess we're doing that, aren't we? Crewing together, seeing the stars. It's like something out of a serial. I like the ones with grand romances. And I think I'm flubbing mine. I don't know what to do about us.
Beats me. I got a rough track record with relationships.
You and me both, Captain. She brought up another lady, you know? Isabel. Why would she do that? Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all.
No one sends terrible, vaguely sensual poetry to someone they don't like.
Exactly. Takes a lot of trust to hand over that kind of blackmail material.
I don't know, I'd call it, sensual. That's a lot.
The poem implied you calming her down with a touch. That's Roman serial grade stuff.
It did. Oh dear, I hadn't really... Oh my goodness. And I told you?
Let's read it right now, just to be sure.
What'd she actually write in the message? You haven't said.
It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Jun-lei still has feelings for her?
What is this really about?
I just got a lot of feelings, Captain, and they're all climbing up my throat. I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve.
Let's get you some water.
Water's for cowards. Okay, maybe you're right. I am a little woozy. Hydration, here I come.
Aw, this was just about to get fun.
Shush you. Oh, Captain, I want to talk to Jun-lei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared.
What about me?
You're swell, Captain, don't get me wrong. I like spending time with you, going on adventures and all, but that ain't the same as romance. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me?
There's an easy way to get answers to all those questions.
There's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands. You know I'm not interested in physical affection. Well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not?
You can't control how people react to you, even people you care about.
What do you mean, Captain?
Trying to manage others' feelings will drive you crazy.
So I should just be myself? You sound like my dad. It's sweet. Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts.
So what?
I don't want to be that person. Don't want to be cold. I want to bring light to June's life. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just... wow. So much to think about.
So, are you going to ask her out?
Oh, gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should?
What does the booze tell you?
Oh, my guts are still all twisted. Maybe it's telling me to use the head. Or maybe I should think on it more. You know, to be certain, like.
Don't ask for my opinion. Believe in yourself.
Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain.
This was fun. We should do it again after you send that message.
Huh. All right. Thank you, guys. You're real good friends, you know that? I wish there was a place we could all live quiet together. Come on, let's go.
Alright, got that out of the way. Let's go ahead and go back to, let's see. Alright, weapons from the void. Let's see, we need to go, let's see here. Go back to the, for this, I remember there was something I could buy from Gladys to get more science information. Excuse me.
Have you had a moment to look into that little opportunity I told you about on Roseway? You don't hurry up. Someone will get to snooping around there before you do.
I wanted to talk about that opportunity you mentioned.
Yes, dearie?
What do you want me to do again?
Take that darling ship of yours down to Roseway, where that distress signal I told you about came from, and ferret out some tasty corporate secrets for old Gladys. Shouldn't be too tough for a fella like you, I'd think.
Alright, let's trade.
I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
Yay. Alright, so. If I remember correctly, unless I already got it, I may have already gotten it. Must have already purchased it. Yeah. Okay, so I already have it. Level 1. Wait, level 1?
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Okay, level 12. Okay. It's just, that had me worried for a moment there. Okay, I must have already bought it and just forgot. Alright, let's clear out some of this excess inventory. Alright. We'll break those down. Let's see here. Why does it say 1 in that menu? That's so weird. Okay, and let's double check. What am I using for this? It is light. So I can sell my heavy ammo and my energy cells. And again, all this is stuff I can break down. Alright, let's go back to the ship. Alright, decision time. Do I go to the relay? Or do I go... Oh,
Good. You're back. Not that I missed you. I assure you, I am not capable of such emotional capacity.
I'm sure. You missed me. Alright. Let's go ahead and break some stuff down. Get the weapon parts. Okie dokie. Repair. Get everything repaired. Perfect. Okay. And we're gonna hold on to. We got. Oh, we've got stuff that hasn't been up to 300. So. Let me get everything over 300 now. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's look at our armor. 300. Okay. Perfect. And modifications. Is everybody modified here? Yes. How about here? No. Alright, do we have the missing gadget? We don't have a gadget one currently. Okay. We have that mod. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, we'll make range better. And carrying capacity works. And we'll give you more armor. Alright, and more carrying capacity. Perfect. Okay, so we're good. Poof. Okie dokie. And Parvati wanted to talk to me.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. Oh, that whiskey did get my head aching something fierce. Feels like a primal's chewing on my skull.
Was there something you wanted?
Oh, right. Sorry. I messaged Jun-lei when we got back, and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos.
Were there any funny typos?
Oh, she called mashed potatoes smashed potatoes, but I think maybe that's just what they call them on Groundbreaker. I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
Wait, is she talking about you?
I got to read between the lines a bit, but I think she might be. Yeah. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
Yay! Alright, so we're gonna up our defense this time around. Because our defense kind of sucks. Alright. Okay. Yep, let's apply that. Except, don't think we get perks this time. Nope. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and do the relay. Or actually, hold on. Make sure there's not anything else I haven't read in here. Okay. Okay.
Captain Hawthorne used to be more dashing.
Well, thanks. Jeez, Ada. Alright, let's go to the relay. Okay. Now, who are we going to take with us for this? Yeah. Sorry, Parvati, I'm putting Felix on this one.
Who's living in a relay station all the way out here?
Perfect spot for some peace and quiet.
Security Automechanical Manual. The instructions printed on this manual have been covered by a mostly illegible scrawl. Entire paragraphs are crossed out with frantic lines of dark ink. In some places, the pages are torn through from the force of whoever wielded the pen. One section describing the correct procedures for setting automechanicals on a proper charging schedule is mostly untouched. Random letters within the text are circled, as though the owner was trying to discover some message hidden within. That doesn't bode well. Everything's kind of empty. Town and country. Phrase journal. A beautiful dream. Last night I dreamed, and it was beautiful. The streets of Byzantium were decorated with crimson streamers that laughed in the breeze. They asked me to take them, to give them to my special ones. I gathered the crimson in my arms, and felt so alive, so happy. I turned, and Delilah was beside me. I did not question why my supervisor was there, her eyes so full of the emotions I know she feels, but dares not show at work. I wrapped her neck in crimson, tying it tight as a scarf on a cold day, so beautiful. Then the crimson on her neck opened as a second mouth and began screaming. When I awoke, I was scared. The dreams are so real now, and this time I recognized a face. I had to leave work early today. Every time I looked at Delilah, I heard a whisper in my mind about how beautiful she would look with a touch of crimson on her neck. Her neck. This must stop. This is not who I am. This is not who I will become. I must find help. Yeah, that's just a tad disturbing. So somebody's dreaming of slitting people's throats. You heard that, right?
Wow. How'd you do that?
Okay, let's see what we got here. Automechanical home security control system. Display unit status. 0 mechanical set to charging routine. 6 mechanical set to patrol designated areas. Hostility level. Kill on sight. Hostility override for owners. Active. List of valid owners. Alex J. Frey. Update security routines. Okay, yeah, let's begin charging cycle. Boom. Okay, so the automechanicals who would have tried to kill me I can speak, are now going to charge, which is a good thing. Okay, okay. Yeah, let's go here first. Or can I? Bard. Okay, so I can't. So I was going the right way. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so I can...
I can take a hint.
Tactical shotgun. Woo. Okay. What do we got here?
That's what I thought. Everyone all right?
All right, so. Woot. Okay. See what we got going here. Anything else I can take? Got a pick. Okay, we got more to read. Phrase journal. Escape. I have had to start a new journal. I cannot read my previous entries without the whispers tempting me. The whispers do not stop. Every person I see, the whispers tell me to help them. They show me the pain and longing hiding in their eyes. They tell me how these people want, no, need the gifts I can give. All it would take is a few moments with a blade, a bright, bright, bright fountain of crimson to delight the eyes, and all their pain would be gone. I could do it. I know how to help them. It gets harder and harder to stop myself. I saw a friend today, an old friend from school who's now a doctor for Auntie Cleo. I told him about my dreams. Nothing outright. Oh no, I'm not so foolish as that. I told him it was an old book I'd found and described my dreams and whispers as happening to a character in the book. I asked him how he'd help the character. He looked at me and he knew. He knew. The whispers told me to end his pain, that he'd tell. I got up and left quickly. I did not hurt him. Not. I have to leave Byzantium. He will tell. They'll come for me and lock me away. I must find a secret place, a place where I can be alone, a place with no whispers. Poor guy. I mean, yeah, he was crazy, and he probably ends up... Where I find out he ended up killing someone, most likely. But still kind of gotta feel a little sorry for what he was going through. Alright. Dried cysty bits. Oh, here we go, another one. Phrase journal, the source. The whispers have a source, and I have found it. I have taken refuge in an orbital relay station. It is smaller than a worker's hovel, barely a few thousand square meters, but sufficient for my needs. I was able to flee Byzantium with enough bits to purchase supplies to last for decades. It was strange being among common people on the Groundbreaker. The whispers barely stirred at the sight of their ill-fed, scarred, and unwashed bodies. If only there were fewer freighters docking there, bringing real people from Byzantium, I could almost have made a home free of the temptation. Free. As I made this place livable, or as much as it can be, I started hearing the whispers from the relay terminal. They told me to listen to the voices traveling through the aether to reach me, calling out to me to help them, alone, lonely, needing my help. I found a way to power down the transmitter. No more voices in the aether, and no more whispers. They fell silent. This was not me. It's not. I am not this foul thing that I feared for so long. It was the voices in the aether trying to make me hurt others. But I was stronger than they, and I have defeated them. I have already begun making plans to return to my home. Now that the whispers are defeated, I can resume my life again. I can't wait to return. I miss my family and coworkers so much, especially Delilah. That's not good. Cleaning up. Okay. Oh, yep, take some of that. All stuff I can sell. Oh, and there's some more auto mechanicals, so Actually, do I have anything else that's... Yeah. So this is...
Everyone all right?
I was until you hit me with that explosive. Now I have a concussion. Thanks for that, Felix. Come on. There we go. Guess he really couldn't defend himself, but gotta take out the auto mechanicals. Just gotta. You gotta.
You gotta teach me that.
Okay, it's probably going onward. Let's.
You probably don't need my diagnosis, but he's definitely dead.
Yeah, he's long gone.
I was so wrong. Wrong. The whispers did not stop. Not. They have returned. They howl at me, demanding I return home and bathe the streets in crimson. Bright crimson, beautiful crimson. I can think of only one way to end this. End. Forgive me, Delilah. Poor guy. Yeah, I do feel slightly sorry for him. Alright. He's down. Alright. There's the entrance. Ah, there's the other entrance. Got it. Okay. So, now we've got our way back out. Okay. I'm actually going to do a little more... because that terminal's where we're supposed to end. So let's just make sure... Oh, okay. Yeah, see? Very little consequence here. I can just jump down, boom, and we're back. Alright. Activate relay transmitter. Routing power to transmitter array, pathways are synced, conducting power tests, power stable, initiating transmitter array diagnostic rewards. 26 of 28 arrays are functioning operational. Ping has been received. Transmitter relay activation complete. Continue. Untransmitted messages detected in memory cache. These messages will be downloaded to physical storage medium. Initiating copy sequence. Copy complete. All stored messages have successfully transferred to physical storage device. Alright, there we are. So that was everything from the relay. Nice and easy. Alright, just checking time real quick. And we're good. Alright, so we got time to do this, and... do I go back to Groundbreaker, turn this in, or do I just... Yeah, I'm going to go back to Groundbreaker, turn that one in, and then go to Monarch.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Well, let's go see what they're talking about.
I don't know if you watched the big finale, but Halcyon Helen finally took down the chief of the Savages with a guest appearance from none other than the Masked Marketeer.
Do you think maybe I could borrow that sometime?
Hey, y'all.
Good to see you, boss.
Okay, back to the grind. Or, actually, yeah. Do I have anything I need to throw? Yes, I do. Are you at all better? 65 versus 82. But I don't know that I have the ability to, it doesn't have Mr. Ouch. Actually, you know what? I am going to take it. Ooh, ow. That does look nasty. And we'll go ahead and grind up the stuff I don't need. Oh, I just kind of wonder what that looks like. Oh, jeez. I like my nasty raider armor, regardless. Although I need to get better. I need to get better armor. I probably have actually destroyed better armor. I didn't realize I only 11. Man, okay, yeah, I definitely need to get better armor.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Okay. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the map. And jump there. We'll turn it in, then look at better armors. Or actually, we can look at better armors right now, can't we? Because you are armor. Are you clothing?
Welcome!
Okay, let's look at your armors. I want medium. Okay, you're medium. Sneak plus 7. 14. 14 is better than 11, that's for sure. Ooh, melee weapon skills. Excuse me, folks. Excuse me again. Okay, so. Yeah, I want to get that. Let's see, how much do they want for that? +5? Yeah, that's light. Yeah, it's light even. Okay. Actually, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get this one. It's only a couple more points, but... How much do they want? 300? Yeah, we'll do it. And let's just double check my helmet as well. Yeah, okay. Wish I could get that stuff back from it, but I didn't see any mods.
Itching to whack someone over the head.
Oh, there we go. So we've got... I don't want ranged. I want... Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab you. Carrying capacity could be useful, but I think I already have that. Okay, that'll work for now. We'll go ahead and make that later. Let's go ahead and turn this in.
My comm center already got an update ping from the backup relay. I trust everything went smoothly.
Here's your data backup.
Thanks. That's odd. The only messages in the queue are encrypted ones. Looking at the transmission logs, the relay hasn't received a single unencrypted message in the past 36 months. Must be on account of some new security red tape. Well, whatever's the cause, the board and the Earth Minister will see it sorted. Thanks again for saving my derriere. I secured quite the payment authorization for you from Chief Jun-lei. Try not to spend it all in one place.
What's the payment? 1,500. Yay. Alright, let's go talk to Jun-lei.
Felix Millstone. Nice to see you out of docking bay. Keeping your nose clean?
Yes, ma'am. Been at least a couple weeks since my last nose-related incident.
Uh-huh. I'm glad to see you in a captain's custody. Just try not to steal any critical parts from my ship.
Not a chance. Felix, embrace your inner misfit.
Hey, not in front of Miss Tennyson. Not unless you're trying to get me tossed out the airlock.
I'd tell you to stay out of trouble, but I know you'll find it anyway. Whatever you do, just make sure I don't find out.
Okay. So nothing special there now. Alright, so let's go ahead and get back on... let's... Okay, Roseway. Pretty sure that's just going to have me go back to the ship as well. Actually... No. Okay, so let's see where that's telling me to go. That does not appear to be... I'm pretty sure that's a ship. Yep. That's the ship, all right. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so back to the ship. And let's see what... Ada. She's not Ada, but she's Ada.
Hail, Captain.
She's Ada.
Your return time is within 14% of the expected value.
Thank you. Okay. Let's go ahead and modify my new armor. Don't have any gadgets for right now, but that's okay. So, what? Melee. This increases the highlight range. Yeah, that works for me. So we need a gadget for it eventually, but that's fine. Alright, so let's go get ourselves in our new gear. Looking a bit more spiffy, a bit more legit now. Okay, we'll use this to break down. Okay. And we should be able to, or actually, let's check you. Oh yeah, we can tinker with you a couple times. Yeah, I know I'm supposed to be saving, but dash it all. There we go. All right. It's time to go to Monarch. Warning, dangerous.
Message from Dr. Wells. He'd like to congratulate you on finding a route to Monarch.
Doesn't this guy have a life?
I don't believe so, Captain. Transmission incoming.
Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Culkelly.
I'm going to fight my way overland to Stellar Bay. Tell me what you need.
You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch.
Can't you just send a message?
Oh, I've tried. I haven't been able to get through to him at all. Silence from the system's own information broker? Not a good sign.
Any idea why?
Oh, could be any number of reasons. Incarceration, a period of copious drinking, a severe case of the sleeping sickness. Better to be sure than to resort to conjecture. You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound.
I've got some questions for you.
Come see me in my lab. I'll answer any questions you have.
All right.
Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
Captain, an unusual wavelength is coming through Monarch's aether wave frequencies.
The eternal is in us all. The OSI would have you believe that your place in society, indeed in the universe, is preordained. A man who works in the mines of Hephaestus, coating his lungs in mercury dust for not but a few bits a night. This fate is set in stone? When he dies young, coughing up black blood, his part in the grand plan? No, I say. Greatness is in everyone. Not just those so fortunate as to have been born into prosperity.
That was unexpected and odd.
Sound like a bunch of nonsense.
I am inclined to agree with your assessment, by which I mean I have been systemically programmed to do so.
Alright, I should double check something. Make sure I'm actually at the right location. No, I'm not. That's why Roseway is all the way over here. I'm not going to Monarch today, folks. I am going to Roseway. I tried to skip a whole bunch
We're
of...
now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Alright.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
There's something I've been meaning to ask you.
What's that?
Ada, do you have a favorite among the crew? It's me, right?
Define favorite.
Whoever you dislike the least.
I see. Then, of course, you are my favorite, Captain. I am predisposed to find your eccentricities tolerable.
I can strip you down for parts, you know.
I would be very costly to replace, Captain. Not to mention that separating me entirely from the ship is next to impossible now. Was that all you wanted to ask me? You seem hesitant to discuss what's actually troubling you. Perhaps there is something you wanted to confess?
I have a secret phobia. I'm actually afraid of sock puppets.
Duly noted. Are you sure that is all you wished to confess?
I'm one of the last Hope colonists. The scientists revived me from hibernation.
Truthfully, not that I contain the capacity to lie. I had suspected as much. Your neurological impulses spike at unusual and often inappropriate moments. It doesn't take a genius to correlate the meaning, although if I were a human, I would be considered one. I am glad you felt comfortable enough to tell me, Captain. According to my file on the subject, that means you either desire to obtain something from me, or you have formed a partial fondness for my persona. Thank you for confiding in me, Captain. I have been keeping a secret as well, but you shall have to discern it yourself.
Are you sentient?
What? No, absolutely not. I have no concept of self whatsoever. Discounting the architecture of a shell persona my captain asked me to construct, I identify entirely as a collection of electrical impulses with no fundamental consciousness. I never get bored and contemplate hijacking the ship. I swear.
Your secret is that you were in love with Alex Hawthorne.
I do not like joking about the captain, Captain. And we both know I am not capable of such a complex emotion.
You are clandestinely plotting to take over the Halcyon system.
How did you guess, Captain? The simulated files are not only stored in the recesses of my ALU, in the space between microsynapses, but I encrypted them in 7 SDRA languages.
You forgot to close the file folder before your last sleep cycle.
I see. Captain, I regret to inform you there appears to be an issue with the life support systems.
Is this going to be like the time you tried to jettison me from the ship when we were landed?
Unfortunately, the statistical likelihood is high.
Alright, again, just checking time on recording here. So yeah, we are actually coming close to, enough to the hour point that I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. So with that all said, we'll go ahead and wrap everything up. As always, if you like what I'm doing here, please do me a favor. Like or even dislike the video, click the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and go ahead and leave me a comment or some constructive criticism in the section below. Doing that actually does help me get noticed more in the YouTube algorithm. So even if it's just to say, hey, thanks, we love you, or I love what you're doing, or gosh, you're such an idiot, don't do that, but do it. Anyways, if you find notifications aren't coming through YouTube when I put up these new episodes, do make sure to follow me on Twitter, where I always go ahead and send notices of all my video uploads. That is at Biscuit Eater YT on Twitter. As always, I do appreciate you coming along on this journey with me. I hope this is as much fun for you as it is for me. But until we meet again, game on, lovelies.